Hi, everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. Leafs lose 6-1 in Game 7 versus the Florida Panthers. And where have we heard this before? Leafs losing 6-1. Oh my God, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Of you, what are you doing? Every single goddamn year this happens. On repeat. Like bop, 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 bop. Past 10 goddamn years of our lives. What are we doing? What are we doing? Since 2018, Leafs have been losing in 7. Basically every single year. 6 years of it. Leafs are 0-6. Matthews has like 3 points in Game 7s and 6 of them. Marner doesn't have a single goal in Games 5, 6, or 7 in his playoff history. He has 7 assists. No goals. Are you... Man. Like how? Over and 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 over again. You do the exact same goddamn thing. You've had coaching changes. You've had staff changes, GM changes. You've basically recycled this entire decor and bottom 6 every single year for the past 8 years. Oh my God, man. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. How much more proof do you want? Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Tavares, Riley. It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. Now, yeah, teams like Colorado, like it took them a while to break through, right? Who cares? It's not. You're not them. You're not them. Yeah, maybe it does take a while. But do you know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Because it doesn't matter, man. Like, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about some things here. We're going to get through some quotes. Marner, heated in this game. Absolutely heated. When the Panthers scored 3 unanswered goals, we lost 6-1. Marner was heated. He went to the bench. He's like, guys, okay, wake the F up. Like, come on. You need to wake up. You can't tell other people to wake up if you're in REM sleep, man. You're in REM sleep. Wake the fuck up. Wake the up, man. What the fuck are you doing? Every single year. Are you kidding me? Why? What else do you need to prove to have change? There's going to be change this year. And I guarantee it's not because they wanted it. The Shanna plan, you take the Shanna plan and you throw it and you it, man. I never want to hear of the Shanna plan again. Oh my God, get out of here with that. 5 years, he said. 5 years. Then the plan was supposed to change every day. You know what didn't change? These goddamn core of 4 players. It doesn't work. We've proved it year after year after year after year. Oh, Mitch Marner. He's a Toronto kid who should have had his banner hanging in the rafters and his name all over the Leafs record books. You know what happened instead? Instead, he drained and squeezed this organization for every last cent they had. He never showed up when it mattered and got booed off the ice in what is most likely his final game as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Now, I don't know if he has beef with the organization, whatever's going on there. I don't really care. He's gone. I need a new jersey to hang up here. Tavares could also be gone. His contract's over. I'd like to bring him back, but that's for another video. Whatever. Whatever. The Leafs started Game 7. Embarrassing. It was embarrassing. It really was. They started Game 7, and the Florida Panthers right out the gate, ready to go. About 10 minutes, so about halfway through the first, the Leafs started to push back. And you know what they did? They made you believe. They made you believe that maybe for just a second that this might be a tight game. That maybe the Toronto Maple Leafs had a chance of winning this tight game. And they didn't even make it a game. We'll get into the quotes from the Panthers, from Leafs players. But, it doesn't even matter. The second period, Riley's a bad pinch. Jones beats Wall on the 2-on-1. It's 1-0. Minutes later, Lundell makes it 2-0 on the rebound. And then 3-0. Felt just like Game 5. Just like Game 5. That's it for the second. Then in the third, Domi makes it 3-1. You got to build off that. That's what I was saying. I was like, this is what you need to build off. There's 17:53 left. Build off it. And 50 seconds later, Listerine tips it past Wall, and it's 4-1. Then it's 5-1. Doesn't even matter who scored. Doesn't even matter how they scored. Embarrassing. Marchand. Of course, Brad Marchand. Because who else with this goddamn logo, who else would score against him? Brad Marchand, empty netter, 6-1. It's the most important game of your lives. Do you care? Do you care? (6-1). No urgency set the tone. Second period, lost you the season. It did. 22 and 44. McCabe wasn't very good. McCabe and Riley, tire fire tonight. Oh my God. Nylander's the guy who shows up. And he did not show up. He had a lazy game. The fourth line was the only line that looked decent. You can't have that. Oh, they got outworked. They got outclassed. I wonder why. Probably because it's the same course. You have the exact same issues as every single year. Yep. That makes sense. Goodbye, Mitch, and goodbye, Shanny. Mitch Marner, I love Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner got 102 points this season. He was amazing throughout the regular season for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He played good at the Four Nations face-off. That was big pressure. Man. That was big pressure. Matthews played under it too. Matthews had a bad pinch on McDavid, but it's McDavid. He was covering for Fox, who made a bad play, didn't cover his man. We all know this. Whatever. Who cares? We've seen Mitch deliver in a big moment, like the Four Nations. That's best on best hockey. Best from each country. They had a chance this season. This is the best team they've ever put out on the ice. And it always hurts when it ends up like this. This is from OG Treliver on X. Said the Leafs didn't throw things on the ice because the team lost. The fans lost their cool because they felt like they cared more than the players on the ice. It wasn't about results. It was about effort. Exactly. Okay, they lost. Let's say they lose 3-1. Okay, they lost. But they tried. And they put up a fight. And they didn't just Get walked on. Walked on, man. The Panthers' weird pity tour after last night's game. It's one of the most bad faith, like, saddest victory laps I've ever seen from an NHL team. Like, listen to these. Like, genuinely. Brad Marchand says this wasn't actually a big game when you've played for a Stanley Cup, and that Leafs fans unnecessarily beat the pressure into their team. He says, "How do you not feel that every day?" Referring to Leafs players. He then goes on to say he doesn't agree with the criticism the Leafs core receives. They've been working hard. They've been working and building something really big here for a while, and they were a different brand of hockey this year. They're getting crucified, and I don't think it's justified. You don't? Paul Maurice also comes to the defense of the Leafs. You're going to kill these guys, and they don't deserve it. Puck went our way tonight. That's it. Paul Maurice. What's great for the league is hard for the Toronto Maple Leafs and their players. The passion for the Toronto Maple Leafs, the scrutiny these men are under is why everyone else gets paid so much. It's a driver. There's a cost to it. Oh, let's get to a couple more, man. Like, you're going to kill these guys and they don't deserve it. Why don't they deserve it? Why should you blame it on the fans for caring? Yeah, we care. We have passion. Do you know what we judge this team on? We judge this team on what we see. If they play good, we have high expectations for them. If they don't, then we don't. That's how it goes. No Leafs fan anytime should feel bad for caring about their team. For caring about the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, we all look friggin' stupid for saying this is the year. Look at the team, man. Look at them. They should have been good. You should have been amazing. This is the chance. You should not have to feel bad at all for caring, for believing, for trusting this team. Maybe for trusting this team. This is the type of that makes you lose your mind. Oh, yeah, it's the fans' fault for putting too much pressure on the players. That's what you get paid $13 million for. You make 10.93 because you needed your junior number in there. Whatever. If you're going to get paid that much, put up results. Who cares? Oh, you felt a little bit of pressure in the playoffs. Who cares? You make millions of dollars. You make $11 million. You are going to make $13.25 million and you make 10.9. Oh, I'm going insane. I've been insane. Let's go through some quotes from the Leafs now. Because this always makes me feel great. Oh, a week and like 2 days ago, the Leafs had a chance to go up 3-0 on this team. They were 1 goal away. Oh. Craig Berube on the loss. We didn't handle the pressure that they came with. Wasn't good enough. Austin Matthews says Mitch Marner's like a brother to him. We obviously love him to death. Well, he's gone. Better find a new brother. That's actually sad. I love the Matthews-Marner duo, but it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Berube, we didn't handle the pressure they came with tonight. That's the frustrating part. We just had disappointing games for sure. Yep. Berube, I can't explain right now 5-7 at home. It's obviously things we've got to look at and talk about as an organization. Yeah. You can't come up big when it matters, and you get caved in. They were the better team tonight. You've got to have a level of desperation, determination. I didn't feel like we had it. That was from Craig Berube. He insists the moment wasn't too big for the Leafs. For me, it's all between the ears. It's a mindset. These guys are capable of doing it. We've just got to execute, and we didn't execute. Exactly. Marner on his emotions he was feeling after the loss. Sadness, obviously depression. Yeah, I don't know. All of it. We'll go through a Matthews quote here. Matthews was point blank asked if he was healthy. And he said, I don't know. I'm not really going to address that right now. You go out there and just try to compete and give it your all, and that's what I was trying to do. So, yeah, he's hurt. Like 100%. 100%. John Tavares was extremely emotional giving his post-game remarks there. Says he wants responsibility for the team's inability to break through and that he does want to return. He said, I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to stop trying. I'd love another opportunity. So I'd give it to him. I love Johnny. And, yeah. The full quote was, he was asked if the core deserves another shot at this. He said, I know you guys will have your opinions. Obviously, management will make their decisions, but obviously a very good team that's done a lot of good things, just haven't broken through. Never going to quit, never going to stop trying, so I'd love another opportunity. His opinion on the fans' reaction to the game tonight. He said passion is a significant word amongst this fan base, and it's really special, and you feel their disappointment. It's tough. Never want to see the jersey on the ice, but we just didn't play well enough. No, you didn't. You really didn't. At the very least, there was no goalied in this game, in this series. There was no deserve to win a meter being pulled out. No blaming soft goals against goalies or that there wasn't any secondary scoring going on or nothing to do with that. No excuses anymore. There's no excuses. Every single fan of this team now knows it's the culture and it's the core. There's no excuses anymore. You can't make excuses. This was your shot. Can't do it with these group of players. They don't work. They don't work. Clear up Shanahan and just make Treliving the head guy now. No need for a replacement, especially with Pelly here now. Don't want to shake two things up. The Toronto Maple Leafs have their 8th winner-take-all game, and they've lost it. The 8th winner-take-all game in a row. The odds of losing every single one of those games is 1 in 345. 1 in 345. You have a 0.29% chance. The Leafs were one of the final 5 teams. You had the best defense core that you've ever had in the Matthews era. You've had the best goaltending that you've had in the Matthews era. You had some offensive holes that you'd like to fix this offseason. You know what? If there's any upside to it, at least Brad Treliving had a really good season. Our decor is locked up. Now I see a lot of fans being like, trade Morgan Riley. You can't trade Morgan Riley. You cannot. Yeah, Morgan Riley definitely needs to step up his game. He does nothing in the regular season, and you needed him to be a lot more of a factor against Florida than he was. But you can't trade him. He has a full no move clause. He's not going anywhere. Matthews isn't going anywhere. You don't trade Matthews. He's your generational player. You don't. You get rid of Mitch Marner. You let him walk. You let him walk because you have to. You have no choice. And that's what you do. So, who do you keep then? Okay. You keep Nyes Matthews. You bring Nyes back. You extend him for whatever. That's your main goal right now, is to sign Nyes and bring him back. You keep Nyes, Matthews, Nylander. You needed the second line left wing all season anyways. So you get that. I don't know. Bring back Johnny for the right price. If he wants anything over $6 million, you don't give it to him. $6 million for a 2-year deal is what I'll do. If he wants trade protection, then you give him 5. And if he wants a big deal, then you give him 4. But I wouldn't sign him to a long-term deal. Nothing longer than 5 years. 4 years, 5 years. He's getting up there. So, yeah. To bring Johnny back for the right price. Bring Lawton back, McMahon, Holmberg, Rants maybe. That's about all you can do. Cowan could be ready to come into this, of course. But those are the forwards I'd bring back for sure. And you just fill in the X's as you can see. So you have Nyes Matthews, X, because Marner's gone. X, Tavares, Nylander, XXX. McMahon, Lawton, Holmberg. As of now. We'll get into this later. We're doing locker, the Leafs will do locker clean out, so there will be a video there. Free agency's coming up. July, it's May, it's not June. Bunch of Leafs will get their checks, because that's clearly all they care about. Yeah, at least, Marner will get to go on vacation. Matthews will probably get to go back to Arizona. Yeah, I'll give them playoff grades and I'll do all that stuff the more and more we work down. But, yeah, so that's it for this one. Thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that, if this is your first video, if you've been watching a couple of them, if you've seen one of them, if you've been watching all of them, if you've seen me from last year, no matter what, no matter if this is your first video or if this is your 100th video of watching mine, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please click like. If you really liked it, clicking subscribe makes me feel pretty good. And yeah, they didn't get it done. But we know change is coming. Because it has to. It's inevitable. There's no escaping it. So thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll be back for the locker clean out. And then I'll be back whenever the time's right. And hockey stuff. Yeah. Thank you very much. I really believe this year. I really did. I hope to see you soon.